Well, hey there. How's it going? It's been a minute, huh? I don't think I've made a video, even worked on a video in over a month and a half maybe. It's been quite a while. I've been, I guess, burned out. Burnout, yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it. Not burnout with doing stuff around here, not working on the homestead or in the garden or anything like that. More burnt out on always having other things that I have to do ahead of the things that I want to do. There's always something going on, it seems like. School started back, and boy, that's been crazy. It's a whole new world at school. We're having to do our regular classes, and then in addition to that, we have some students that are virtual. So everything that I do in class, I have to put online. We're using Google Classroom. And so it's almost like starting over. After teaching for so long, you kind of develop all of your stuff. You got everything right there. I could walk in on any given day and say, oh, what's today? What are we doing? All right, and go with zero prep work. Now, I've got to make new stuff for everything that we do. So it's been hectic to say the least. And I'm blessed to work in a building where our administrators are awesome, really. I mean, they understand where we're at as teachers and where the students are at and parents are at, and they've given us kind of the leeway to take care of business the way we need to in our classroom. So that's pretty awesome. The students have been far better adjusted to the whole situation than I had anticipated. I figured there would be lots of issues. There haven't been. We've had it really well. So I guess things could definitely be worse on that end. There's not a lot of time in the afternoons right now, and when I get home, the last thing I want to do is mess with making a video. So I really haven't been. It's not that I haven't been doing stuff. I've still been keeping up with some of my Shed Wars totals and things like that. I'll probably do a dedicated video on that. Maybe tomorrow. I think tomorrow's Saturday. I don't know when this will hit the YouTube, so I'm going to try to get it on tonight. It's going to be short and simple, and I'll try to do a Shed Wars update tomorrow, maybe. But honestly, I didn't realize that it had been over a month since I had last released a video. The thing that kind of rang my bell a little bit, I came out here maybe a week ago, about a week ago. I came out here to this little wooded area on our property, and I noticed that my oyster tree is now an oyster half a tree. The rest of it is laying on the ground here. Actually, I knew that had happened. That happened about a couple of months ago, probably. The new thing was this. There had been a flush of oyster mushrooms on it, and I completely missed them just because I had neglected coming outside and checking on things. So needless to say, that was kind of disappointing, but it was a good kick in the pants. It reminded me that I need to get back to doing things, because I enjoy doing stuff out here. I enjoy doing all the YouTube. I enjoy making the videos. I just got burned out on it for a minute. Part of it was also, I think, had to do with the fact that I went from making videos about what I was doing to trying to find things to do so I could make a video. And that little change in dynamic makes it go from having fun to having to do work. So all of that combined, I was just completely demotivated to pick up a camera, or my phone, I guess. I need to get a camera. My phone is kind of slowing down, and it has not been very adequate the last little bit. I also noticed that I've surpassed the 200 subscriber mark. I'm headed up close to 250. That snuck up on me. That's kind of cool. And I also just helped my wife start up her own YouTube channel. She just released her first video yesterday, maybe last night. So I'll pop up a link to that, or maybe put it down in the video description. Hers is she's a salon owner, so she's going to be talking about beauty, health and beauty, natural health and beauty is kind of her her thing. So check out the link to her YouTube channel. She's only released one video so far, but there will be more. And I'll be picking up the camera more often too in the next not too distant future. I have some projects that I'm wanting to work on, some things that aren't necessarily garden related. That's another thing. Another reason why I kind of burn out. I've noticed that my interests sort of ebb and flow with the seasons, literally. So approaching spring, I'm all about getting garden ready. And then in the summer, I enjoy the gardening stuff. I also enjoy doing a little fishing. I don't think I've even done a video there. Take that back. Violet's first fish, or my little homestead helper's first fish. We did have a video on that one, but other than that, really, I haven't, huh? Interesting. But since we're coming up on the end of summer and fall is rolling around, I've noticed that my interest in the garden has kind of begun to wane. I still need to put down some kale. Interest or not, we still need to have some of that growing for the winter time. Kids love it, so I need to get that done. But I'm moving on more towards deer hunting, and I actually still have the hide from my first deer that I shot year before last, I think. I salted it and I have it put up. I want to get it tanned, so I've got a couple of projects where I'm trying to learn how to tan a deer hide. First I need a fleshing knife. I'm going to try and make myself a fleshing knife. And we'll have to do some practice runs on some junk animals and things like that. So that's kind of where I'm at. And that was sort of the intention for the channel when I first started it. It wasn't meant to be a gardening channel or a hunting channel or anything in particular channel. It was meant to be a me trying to learn how to be a little bit more self-sufficient channel. So I'm going to try and get back to that. Whew. That scared me, y'all. My deer feeder went off. I was not expecting that. But yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I kind of quit enjoying it a little bit. I haven't been doing what I want to do. I've been trying to find things to do so I could make a YouTube video. And yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Unless you're monetized and this is how you're making some money, then don't do that. Do what you enjoy. But that's about all I have for this video. Just a short one, trying to get back in the groove a little bit, I guess. I also have a lot of catching up to do on watching videos. Seriously, I have not done anything YouTube related lately, so I've got man, I'm sure there's a huge backlog from, well, we got Homestead Aquarius, Arkansas Woodcutter. Why does that thing keep going off? It's the third time. I'll have to check that timer, I guess. But yeah, Papa Pepper, Will It Grow? Several of you guys. I'm gonna have to go back and catch myself up. For those of you who clicked on this video and gave it a watch, thanks for coming back. I didn't mean to abandon you there, but hopefully you'll be seeing a little bit more in the future. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If so, something's wrong with that thing. If so, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Leave us a thoughtful comment. And if you're interested in following along as we continue to try and turn our home into a homestead, then be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when to be back for more daily, sustainable living.